You're watching a recap from Investor XP, the show that covers investing for gamers. Check out the video description for details. It is Tuesday, June 27th. We got a great show for you today. We're going to be talking about movie theaters. The scalping has already begun on the Super NES Mini. Seagate's getting pummeled today. We're going to look a little bit closer at that stock. And Ubisoft is in for a hostile takeover. That's the show. That's what we've got coming up if you're watching live. Each of those is going to be posted as a recap video today, so look out for those, and we will get started. Let's go ahead and jump right in. AMC Theaters is a stock that I was asked to give my opinion on and take a look at. I'm familiar with the movie theater chain and their stock, so let's take a look at it a little bit closer today. It follows our general guidelines for what we're looking at stock-wise in that it pays a dividend. Let's go ahead. For those of you who aren't familiar, we'll bring up their website. Look a little bit at investors' relations. They're trying to change a lot of their movie theaters over, as you can see here, into a little bit more high-end movie theaters with the leather recliners, cup holders. That's not the best showing that they have in that picture. They have a lot of dine and view theaters that they're working on. So trying to make your movie-going experience a lot better than just your typical, you go to the movies and it's a rundown old theater. So that's what they've been working on, AMC. Here they are in a bit of a rut. Let's look at the max stock here over the last year. You see they're down a little bit. If you look at the max, they've hit some peaks and valleys. Here's their initial public offering, and you draw right across there. Looks like they've got some downside potential still. They've been sliding a little bit over the last year or so, getting down near their IPO price. A lot of negativity towards theater stocks because they think video on demand is going to be the way to go. They pay a good dividend. We like that. They're a little pricey on the PE ratio. Go to their other statistics here. I'm expecting a little bit more of a slide from there. Forward earnings is 20 times, so about average, a little under average of what the S&P is. Down 10% this year. Not huge margins in what they're doing. So that's a concern. Year over year, they have not seen growth. One of the things I've got to do the calculation. Do they have enough cash to keep paying that dividend? They got a huge amount of debt versus their cash on hand. I don't like to see that. So some issues that they have with statistic-wise, but I'm not completely against a theater stock, so to speak. I used to have a 10-foot projector screen, like a mini theater in my house. It was great. It was fantastic, especially for you watching old movies. The thing is, as new movies like Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff like anything that's come out recently, you really want to see them in the movie theater to get that kind of experience. So I think there's going to be a market for that, especially as millennials and people, they buy these condos up instead of homes too. You know, they're not going to have the gigantic home theater experience, and you got to see the movies that way. Good. Let's see if I can boost that comment up a little bit. I got to change these a little bit. Alcohol sales, that's an interesting one. Some of their theaters are converting over to that. That could be additional revenue. I think as they transform these theaters over into that date night dinner type of experience where you can get some alcohol and you can watch movies in comfort and get the full theater experience, I think that's when they'll start taking off again. A little bit of restructuring going on with the movie theater stocks. So I'm watching them. I'm not buying them up now. I think AMC is probably going to hit a little bit lower, especially as you get news of stuff like Transformers not playing well at the theaters, not making a lot of money. I think the stock will get beaten down a little bit more. I think there'll be some future investments in these stocks as they transform them over. I think the theater going experience is going to stay in some sort of niche market. So it's a stock to keep an eye on for sure. Let me know what you think in the comments in the videos below. I'm going to wrap it up for today. Let me know what your thoughts are on the show. Give me some feedback. We appreciate it. We use that feedback to try and tweak the show, make it a little bit better. Trying to keep the articles a little more fast-paced, so let me know how I'm doing. Try not to get too long-winded. We'll see how that's going. Subscribe if you haven't already, so you get the latest investing news for gamers. Join us live during the show. We'll chat with you during the show, try and answer your questions, and get a little interaction there. So contact the show, watch the show live. The info's on the screen behind me. Thank you for watching. We will see you tomorrow.